All right, and we're live. NFL Week 5 Best Bets. I'm joined with Big Tone and Vic. Tone, go ahead and tell the people how red hot this channel is right now.
Yeah, went through the records. We're doing good. And just like everything, with a little discipline, you can be somebody. And
Right.
so we need to show some discipline. At least me. I get a little crazy Sunday, start adding some stuff. But Vic's 11-5, 68% on the year. I'm 10-7, and Smokes is 12-7. Those are our official picks on this. We give it at the
That ain't bad.
It's not. And if you don't want to hear my fat ass ramble, you can just scramble to the end. We give our official picks at the end of each episode. And we're hot. I see you rounded up this morning, Vic. You said you were 70%. I see you rounded up. You're great.
Oh, I'm 7-3. I mean, I don't know. You're probably counting props and everything else.
I did count props. I counted TV plays. And you got
I should get four wins for calling Paris Campbell last week.
So I was just gonna say, Paris Campbell wasn't an official play of yours, but it should have been, right? Because I mean,
no, it's not. It's not.
Great call. But yeah, last thing I was gonna say about that, the records was you got fucked with Deebo Samuel last week. 4.5 receptions. He had
that was
6
shit.
targets. Got fucked. But we got a decent week here. Game's going right now.
So I'm 12-7. Vic's 11-5, and you are 10-7.
58%. Vic's in the lead. 68%. You're 63%. I'm 58%.
Hey, I like being 60%. That's all I'm gonna say. I got no problem with that.
I mean, this is why I was pissed, because those are fantastic numbers through the first 5 weeks.
But this is when shit gets real. We didn't.
This is 4 weeks of plays because we had one show we did miss. So
that's because of you.
Yeah, mostly Tone's fault.
Yeah, no, it's all Tone's fault. It's not.
Yeah, 100%.
Mostly Tone's. It's 100% Tone's fault. But that's fine. That's fine. It was 2 weeks ago. It's over with. Let's move on.
But this is the benefits of doing it on Sunday morning. Yeah, you want to see our faces on Thursday when you have nothing to do, and Wednesday. But you wait till Sunday. We're not setting the narrative. We're playing against the narrative. Let's fucking do it.
I love it. Absolutely love it. All right. I love this game more than I love my mother. And I'm going to tell you right now, you could tell the sports book to keep the points. I don't need them. Official play, Bengals money line. I think this game's a rout. I think the Bengals light these boys the fuck up. Everyone's going to be slobbing up Baltimore and how good they looked against Buffalo. I ain't buying into that bullshit. This is a must-win game for Joe Burrow. Everyone knows they start out slow, and then the Bengals get hot. And if Joe Burrow's healthy, this is still one of the best teams in football. I think the Bengals steamroll them. And you could take plus 2.5 if you want, but I think the Bengals win the game outright.
I'll jump in. Since I just said on Sundays we play against the narrative, we're not setting the narrative. We do this thing on Wednesday. We might be glazing the Ravens right now, going the Bengals can't stop the run. Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson. They're going to fucking push them all over the field. That's what everyone's talking about. And everyone's talking about Bengals season on the line. Ravens is so good, they're only giving you minus 2.5, tempting you to take it. Just got to win by a Tucker field goal. I'm not buying it. That's a live dog right there, home dog, division home dog.
Division home dogs eat, brother. And I get Joey B. I get the best quarterback in the game. Give me that. And I love Lamar. Don't get me wrong. He's from Barrett County. I got nothing but respect for Lamar. But when it comes to fucking throwing the ball where it needs to be thrown, I'm taking Joey B all day over Lamar Jackson.
The problem is the Bengals defense, right? No one's worried about the offense. The offense has got dogs on dogs on dogs. The defense has been trash bags. And it's like, I don't know. The Ravens, you see everyone talking about it, reading about it, writing about it. The Ravens are statistically the best ever 2-2 team. They're good, right? The defense scares me. Gun to head, I'm taking the Bengals, but I have an official play here. And the official play, T. Higgins has to get in the end zone. It's his third game back. In 2 games, he's got 99 yards on 9 catches. They were trying to force feed him the ball last week in the red zone. He just didn't get in. Joe Burrow likes spreading the ball around. Obviously, the Chase connection is electric, but official play of mine, T. Higgins plus 180 to score a touchdown. Gun to head, I'll take the Bengals, but the defense scares the fuck out of me.
All right, so I'm going Bengals. Official play, money line, don't even need the points. Vic, you went Bengals, and you went with gun to head Bengals, so I'm fucked.
Yeah.
No. Don't worry about that. Why negative? We're hitting.
Wait, we're hot. This is the hottest pod. This is a hot pod. This is a hot pod. You're right. You're right. You're
Everyone's
right.
legitimately hitting in the high
You're right.
60s, and you're like, so we're fucked? No, this is like, send it.
No, we're good. Aaron Rodgers just threw another pick six. The Jets can lick my taint. All right, next game. This game's probably one of the worst of the entire day. Colts at Jaguars. Jags laying 3.5. Look, the Jaguars suck. They are horrible. But them being minus 3.5 tells me that you should probably bet them in this spot. Vic's grinning. It wouldn't surprise me if his play of the week is the 0-4 Jacksonville Jaguars. So I'll start with him because he's got that smirk on his face.
Aaron Rodgers just threw a pick six.
I just said that. Where are you on this show?
I just got the alert.
I just said it. I just said it.
I'm
He's
sorry. I was
15
not listening.
seconds
It clicked
behind.
up. I got to put the phone away. There goes the first TD play. The lottery ticket's dead. Apologies. Sorry.
Vic, please.
I love a butterface. Everything looks good but her face. And that's why I love the Jaguars -3 today. I have to love them. Listen, they could have easily threw the towel in last week, right? And they could have, but they didn't. They stayed competitive in the game. And if you really think about it, they're 0-4, but they could have been 4-0. They lost in the fourth quarter late to a horrible Miami Dolphin team. They played tough last week. That could have went both ways. Jaguars, actually, they're asking you to lay 3. That looks like an obvious dog to me. So my first official play for week 5, Jaguars -3.
How did I know? Oh, so you're buying it? You're buying the hook?
Well, I did see it move to 3.5, but I did
but you
get
got
it
it at 3? No, that's
I
fair.
did.
All right, fair play. All right, Tone?
This is the classic case of Vic says one thing last week. This week he says another. I mean, I remember last week I said I liked the Houston and the Jags over. It was 44.5. We got hooked. It ended at 44, so I was a loser. But you both looked at me like I was, half of.
You lost? You lost the bet?
Yeah, you lost. Well,
You
look
lost.
here.
You lost.
Vic's over here. All of a sudden, the Jags are a heady ass play. I can't get behind this team. Give me the Colts, gun to head. Here's the other thing. I also think it's because of the Trevor Lawrence shit and everyone. I always see
He
that.
sucks.
I see the stat, him and Danny Dimes next to each other and how their numbers are identical. And Giants fans are like, see, not so bad. The rest of the world's using it like this guy sucks. I don't trust him. The team sucks. And the coach has lost the locker room as far as I'm concerned. Colts.
Okay, I like it. Gun to head, I'll take the Jags, but I have no official play in that game. However, I did learn something today. Literally 30 seconds ago. I didn't know Butterface was but her face.
Yeah.
I thought it was just Butterface.
Yeah, Butterface. Everything looks good but her face. You know?
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. Could use
You've never heard that
school.
before?
No, I've
young.
used the term Butterface. I just didn't know it's but her face.
What did you think it meant?
She just got like a busted face. So
Legend.
I wasn't far off.
Almost there. You just didn't connect. Yeah, good work.
Hey, a lot of things don't connect in this brain. And a lot of things aren't going to connect in this game either. Dolphins, Patriots. The line opened Miami -1, went to New England -1. Now it's back to Miami -1.5. Let me tell you something right now. The Miami Dolphins should never be a favorite against any team in the NFL as long as Tua Tagovailoa is not playing football, let alone a road favorite in a divisional game. So for the sake of my Dolphin fans, let me do you guys a favor. It's not an official play, but give me the Patriots.
Wow.
Patriots roll. No chance the Dolphins win. 0% chance the Dolphins win. The Patriots are 100% going to win this game. There's no chance they lose. The Patriots win. Everyone should bet the Patriots. There's no chance they lose. There is no chance the Patriots lose.
I have a fucking tear in my eye. Sorry, Tom. I'm sorry, Tom. I got to jump in. I'm literally having a tear. I have a tear in my eye. 2 years talking football with the kid, and he's already betting against his team.
He's being facetious. He's being
not.
facetious. He
He wants
doesn't
to
mean
make money.
it's reverse
Listen,
psychology.
You saw him. He has a girlfriend now.
eyes.
Girlfriends cost money. You got to go out. You got to buy things. You got to go apple picking. He needs to make money. He can't sit there. McDaniel looked lost on the sideline last week. We all know that. So within 2 years, he's already betting against his old team. He's going to be a chip off the old block in no time.
He wouldn't do it in the Super Bowl. I guarantee you that. And I see you trolling me on Twitter with the Mets and the Yankees thing. At least we got our Giants. Shut the fuck up about it.
I'm no longer a Giant fan because sometimes I bet against them. And I'm happy when they
in
lose
the
and they
biggest
cover.
we don't need to relive this, but in the biggest moment of their lives, you're going against them.
It went to history. Could have been 19-0.
Yeah.
Hey,
We're never
Vic.
going to see that. Patriots plus 1.5.
Vic, I don't want to ruin your moment here, but
Oh,
Tone was
no.
right. I was just being facetious. I would never bet against the Dolphins.
All
But
right. No,
I
all
would
right. Hey,
advise
listen.
I would advise people to bet the Patriots.
Yeah, that's all right. Listen, you
Well,
and yourself.
I'm advising people to bet the Pats.
Yeah, yeah.
I just can't do it.
You know there's a ticket in your account with the Patriots.
There's not, and all my tickets
don't
are
wanna
public.
say it.
All my tickets are public in the DraftKings.
Yeah, and I'm sure
Barstool
it all
group
feels
chat we have.
good. We're not advising people to do that either. I mean, what are we talking about here? I mean, I see right through it. I know what you're doing, but every gambler's got to do that. You got to play some tricks on yourself. Sometimes you got to shake the shoe up in blackjack, as they say. You know. So I don't know. I mean, that's
Still a big Giant fan here.
this game. Another
No,
pick. This guy, unbelievable. The Jets are gonna fucking melt down. Anyway,
Thank you, Ron.
I don't know. This is the ugliest. They should flex this game for like North Dakota State, like Pop Warner or something. This is gonna be so gross. Unders.
Yeah, 36.5. Honestly, I think that could end up being an official play. We'll see closer to kickoff.
Yeah.
But I went Patriots. Vic went Patriots. Tone went under. Next game we got. This line is arguably the biggest rat line on the entire board. I don't even think they have rats this big in New York. Browns Commanders.
Yeah, there it is.
Washington -3. I don't know. I don't know how Washington isn't -5.5. To be honest with you, I don't know. This game throws me off. So I'll start with Vic. I kind of want to hear what he says on this game.
Yeah, this sucks. Listen, just like you, just like Tone and the rest of anyone watching this, we all become fans of the fucking teams in the league. And right now, it's so hard not to fall in love with the Commanders. And Vegas kind of knows that. And they're hanging the 3 up there. Or maybe the power rankings, whatever they're looking at to design their numbers, maybe they haven't caught up to what we're seeing on TV. I'm a sucker. I'm taking the Commanders -3, gun to my head.
I did not see that coming. All right. I like that, though. What do you
One
like,
more
Tone?
time, then we could fade them.
So this is kind of, I was just going to say, Vic, this makes me feel like the Colts Steelers game last week when I was barking at you guys saying I think it was the fakest sharp play of the week. Everyone was on the Colts, and it has similar feel to it. For
Hey,
whatever.
wait, the Colts won that game and
Yeah.
dominated the
Right.
entire
That's what I'm saying. I was
Right.
wrong. I was
Yes.
wrong. So I'm saying to his point, like, first off, I wasn't wrong. That was the right side. That was the biggest.
No, it was not the right
Oh,
side. They
these-
didn't have
bullshit.
they didn't have a
pass
lead the
interference.
entire
Yankee
game.
fans.
They didn't have a lead the entire game. By no means. They were
They
down
looked like shit.
17-0 at halftime. By no means was it the right side.
Did you
didn't
see
even
that
come
pass
close.
interference?
You didn't come close to winning
Did you
that
see
game.
that? I'm not close. There was 24-17 in the third quarter. He fucking blows them up. Horseshit fucking call. We were still losing, but it was the right side. Trust me on this.
Yeah, for sure, dude. It lost.
Yeah, we won, you lost, but you were on the right side.
Yeah,
If
that
makes you
makes
feel
sense.
better, that's fine.
Yeah.
It does a little bit, but
Yankees, how many 30 World Series the Yankees?
not quite yet.
1911?
That's back to my point. My point was I think I was wrong. And I also like Washington here. I think it's the fake sharp play of the week. I think a lot of people like the Browns because it's a sexy play for all. It's the one that just seems the most obvious to the public. They can't possibly win again. So gun to head, I take Washington, but I don't like this game.
A game like this will burn you after Thanksgiving, but you can kind of get away with it now. I truly believe that. Like the square games will come out early in the year. After Black Friday, everything's a fucking disaster.
Yeah,
I
it
feel-
gets tough.
I feel attacked this morning. I feel attacked.
You're doing it to yourself.
Yeah, it's these Yankee fans.
You're doing it to yourself.
Yankee fans in
Gun
October.
to head, I'll take Washington, but I'm not betting this game. But yeah, I think all three of us being on Washington screams bet the Browns for anything.
It's got to be 75% public, Washington.
At least, yeah.
Yeah.
This next game's an official play for me. So I posted on Twitter that on Monday I make my own lines and then I compare them to the Vegas lines. And
I
this
saw that.
game opened as Buffalo -1.5, and I had Houston as -1. So I bet it immediately that Monday. But I don't even care that the line is now flipped to Houston -1. I'm taking
Yeah.
the win money line. They're at home. Look, I know Buffalo's defense got thrashed. I'm not putting too much stock into what I saw last week. I still think this will be a close, competitive game. But Stephon Diggs' revenge game, I think C.J. Stroud's an amazing quarterback, and Houston just has a way better defense than Buffalo. Like, that Houston defense is legit. I love Houston in this spot. I'm taking a money line to win the game.
Go ahead, Vic.
Yeah, I actually have a prop too in this game I like, but I like the Texans in this game. It was early, like Nick said, plus 1.5. Now it's 1.5. The money line's like 120. It's probably just worth playing the money line on this game. But like Buffalo, I watched every play last week, and the blueprint to beat them is out. You got to get on the lead. You got to pound the ball. Their safeties are horrible until they get Hyde back. And some other help. I think they have two guys in second. DeMar Hamlin's not a starting safety in this league.
No.
That's a huge fucking liability. And I know Josh Allen could do so much, but Houston, this is a game where everyone was rah-rah beginning of the year with Houston. Then we kind of backed off them where they kind of looked human and everyone was like, you got to be careful with them. But like right now, I just think that Houston, CJ Stroud, I think he's going to have a big game. So gun to my head, I'm taking the Texans on the money line, but I also like CJ Stroud to go over 275 passing yards plus 130. They got no running game, Houston, and I don't even care if Mixon's back or not. They have no running game with or without him. The Bills secondary is fucking absolutely weak. Stroud should. I mean, they're going to be focusing on Diggs just to shut him down. Diggs is going to want the ball.
Nico Collins.
Collins is going to find himself open. Tank Dell will too. Stroud don't care about that shit. He moves the ball. He's going to get over 275 yards. It's plus 130. You could go 250 and like lay 130, but I'm confident he's going to get closer to 3. So I like that Stroud prop plus over 275 yards to CJ Stroud plus 130, and I think Texans win the game.
I like that. Vic? Tone? Fuck, I don't know why I keep mixing you guys up.
Sorry, we look similar. I think I agree. Like, I think that I'm on the Bills. I'll say that right away. But
You're the GOAT.
Let's get that right out of the way. I'm on the Bills, boys. And it's an official play, and Josh Allen to score a touchdown is also an official play. So,
I do like that second play because I feel like this is one of those games where he's gonna have to put the team on his back.
Yeah, he's plus 115. He's got 7 TDs in the air, 2 on the ground. He runs the ball obviously super efficiently, like we know. And I just think, like I said, it's a big part of their game. Their running game is him, And Cook obviously has been awesome, but I think the 1-2 punch of them is good, and I like him down near the goal line. You talked about the defense. I think, I give the edge to Houston's defense for sure, but these teams are similar to me. They both have really good offenses. They have some weapons. They can air it out. I agree. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I think Stroud goes nuts, but I think they lose still. So I like the over too, but I'm not playing that as an official play. Taking the Bills, and I'm taking Josh Allen to score a touchdown. I just think the Bills are actually really good, and really good teams bounce back after last week. So I like the Bills.
All right, fair play. All right, next game, Panthers on the road against the Chicago Bears. The Bears are -4. I got a feeling Vic loves this game for some weird reason.
Yeah, I'll take the Panthers plus 4. I'm not ready to lay 4 points with Caleb Williams and Mike Eberflus. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not ready to do that. Give me the Red Rocket. You hear this guy on press conferences? He's like he's going through a victory tour of this.
He is.
Yeah, this is his moment, dude. Like, so I think this is a team he can handle. Even though they had a setback last week, I'm getting 4 points. I seem somehow every week to bet bad teams. And this isn't like just the last year or two. It's my whole fucking life. So give me the Panthers plus 4. I love a filthy game like that.
I like that. I honestly think the Panthers could win the game outright, but I'm just not touching the game. Like, these are just two teams that I don't trust. I don't know what I'm getting
What are you
from the
going to do?
Bears.
Bet one game on Sunday and look at one game? You got to bet this game.
No, I don't, you fucking prick. I already
horrible
have the
bet.
Texans. I already have the Bengals. I got more games coming up. I'm going to throw Nico Collins in official
But you got all
official
nice.
play
You got
touchdown
all
scorer.
nice plays. You need something that's filthy that you're gonna walk around the block after and go. What the?
I'm
Yeah,
getting there. I'm getting
like,
there.
It's like going to church and not praying your sins out. Like, what
Yeah,
are you
yeah,
doing?
exactly.
You know?
I'm
Well
getting
said.
there. Trust me. It's coming. I don't like anything in this game. Gun to head, Panthers plus 4. What do you like, Tom?
Dude, I mean, the whole this is an ugly game. And I knew Vic was going to love it. Butterface guys like to get in the mix. They're not scared to mix it up and get in there. But this is the Caleb Williams game. This is going to be the Caleb Williams game. He's going to go nuts. This is going to be absolute dick smoking. Bears huge today.
Wow.
Official play.
I'm
Wow.
laughing at that. I'm sorry. I'm laughing at that. I am.
I like to get in the mix too, bro.
No, I know.
You know?
Very well. No. Listen, I just think it's tough to lay 4.5 with that coach and the quarterback. I don't think he's that good.
What's the coach's name?
Uberflus.
There it is.
There he is. That's
Next
the guy.
year he
That's
won't
his
be
name.
here. He'll be some coordinator somewhere. Like
Hey,
another
right.
fucking
It might be
Dildo
my
officer.
bacon play of the week. You know?
Ooh,
Wow,
that was
that was
crispy.
crunchy.
That was nice. Now I need to go get some of that. All right. Next game. Wow, that's all the 12 o'clocks? Oh yeah, bye weeks are back. That's lame.
Central guy, 12 o'clock, huh?
I know, it's gross.
Yeah.
I do like Central Time better than Eastern. I like saying 1 o'clock though better.
Yeah. You got to still say the 1 o'clock. Don't
Saying
forget
1
right.
o'clock
where you
feels
came
better, but when I was in Wisconsin, when I missed the show that we brought up that you guys totally forgave me about, we were saying it's the best fucking time zone for sports.
Yeah.
I knew the show was
Or
finished.
Mountain
I
Time.
told my family, let's go for breakfast. There's no show. Tone posted a picture. He was riding a fucking bull. I said, there's no way. He's studying NFL picks. So that was that.
Yeah.
Oh God. All right. This next game, I mean, boys, it's gonna take balls to bet this game, and I don't know
Probably
if you guys have them or not.
It's probably my top play.
Raiders Broncos, Denver's -3.
Official play.
Vic, you just creamed your jeans.
Yeah.
I did.
So
Shorts. I'm still in shorts.
What do you love in this game?
Official play Broncos -144 money line. Listen, say what you want about the lemon face. That's the fucking coach. Always looks like he's sucking a lemon. All right. Say what you want about Bo Picks. Great nickname. Underrated that you're not even getting credit for it. They're good. That fucking defense. I watched Patrick Surtain on so many plays last week. Just locks his receiver down. Like the guy literally just turned into like a few years in the league. Top cornerback in the league, getting it done every week. Broncos could run. Nick's is athletic. He could run. He's learning. He looks like he's getting a little better. They made him the favorite Raiders. Devontae Adams wants off the team. Some other guys hurt. I think Crosby's hurt. I don't know if he's coming back. I think Antonio Pierce, while I was fucking stroking him last year, I love the guy. I think he might be losing this locker room, or he's just trying to set it down in stone now that, like, I'm not your friend. I'm not going to be like, what's his name? That pussy coach from the Dolphins, McDaniel. I'm not going to act like your friend, because then when shit hits the fan,
You just had to.
I
throw
didn't
that
mean
thing
to
in.
do it. I didn't.
he
mean to do
can't
it.
help himself. He's a fucking
I was thinking
troll.
of another. I was thinking of another coach on his way out. I couldn't think of this. I came to McDaniel. Oh, Dabble, another guy about.
There it is.
Shot.
Nailed it. There's our
Brian. But so instead of being the friend in the locker room that everyone loves, then when the shit hits the fan, you have no control of what's going on. He's trying to lay it down like, I'm a tough guy. If you don't want to play here or play for me, there's the door. But if you want to play for me, let's do it together. So that ain't really working right now. I think there's a little trouble in paradise. The Raiders, I love Broncos defense. I think they get it done in the Mile High City, 144 money line.
I hate this game. No, go ahead, Tone.
No, I was going to say that's the only reason I would lean Denver. I mean, they're number one in the land in sacks.
Are they really?
Yeah, they have 16 sacks this season. They're number one overall. And
wow,
I just think there's not. Yeah, I agree with everything you say. I'm not going to echo it, but gun to head, I'll take Denver for sure.
Yeah, you'd have to kill me before I bet on Bo Nix. I'll take the under 35.5.
He didn't throw one last week though.
He hasn't thrown one the last 2 weeks. He
Yeah.
should have thrown one. Yeah,
Should
they
have
keep
thrown
dropping
two.
them.
Yeah, he should have thrown two.
But it's whatever. I'll take the under in that game. Not official, but that's where I would lean. All right, next game. Cardinals on the road against the Niners. I love Arizona plus 7.5. I love them. I'm all over them. I need them. Official play, Arizona Cardinals plus 7.5.
Love it myself. Love it myself. Listen, they're sneaky good. 49ers are fucked up. Here's the thing. A lot of people that don't know ball, like, right, that's how they say you don't know ball. They're like, look at what's his name's numbers. What's the guy, Mason? Look at his numbers. He's almost doing as good as Christian McCaffrey. Listen, when McCaffrey puts up 60 yards receiving and 120 yards rushing or whatever and 2 touchdowns, he does that while the other team is game planning for him, okay? They're not game planning for Mason. I'm sorry. They're not game planning for him. So the numbers, even if they're putting up similar numbers, it's totally different. They get to focus on the guy who got me burnt last week, Debo. Ayuk's a mess. there's trouble in San Francisco. Nobody's talking about it. Seattle, I'm actually been playing them. They're like plus 300 right now to win the division. They look really good. They just went toe-to-toe with Detroit. I don't know, and they were banged up. So the 49ers, big-time trouble. 7.5s have been canceled this year for the favorites. I'm taking the Cardinals. I'm grabbing the 7.5, and I think they win outright.
Wow. I like that. I like that.
San Fran is a mess. And you know what happens to teams that lose a Super Bowl? They get fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they've lost it a couple times.
Listen,
Yeah.
I like it. I like them too. I like them too.
Good.
I
Let's
do.
parlay all these fucking games. we like.
Here's what I'm gonna say. Vic took the words out of my mouth, and I think there's a lot of upside in Arizona. I think there is. I mean, Murray's spreading the ball around. If you think about it, like they've got offensive weapons all over, but every one of the teams got 15 catches, 14 catches, 15 catches. He's moving the ball around. The offense is starting to click, and I don't have an official play on a side here, but I love Trey McBride to score a touchdown today. Trey McBride plus 240 to score a touchdown. It's an official play. It's last week. I was this close to betting Freiermuth, and I'm fucking pissed I didn't. And this week, I'm sticking with my gut. It could be a big tight end day. Sammy Laporta doesn't have one either, but Trey McBride, he's got 14 catches. He gets a high volume of targets. I like Arizona in this game, so it makes me like McBride even more. Plus 240 official play.
When is official tight end Sunday? I need to know that. They should put that on the calendar.
I think
They
it's
all
late
score touchdowns.
October.
I thought it was week 7 or week 4. Those are the two that came to my head because I thought we missed it last week, but I don't know.
I'm going to do that
I think it's
Monday.
later
We're
in the
not
year.
missing that. Yeah, we're not
Later in the
missing
year.
that this year. I'm betting every tight end to score. They all
As you
score, and
should.
everyone's hitting parlays, and I'm like, I didn't know about that.
All right. You got time. You got time.
No,
All right. This next game's kind of ugly. The line is kind of ratty to me. Packers Rams. Packers going to LA. It'll probably sound like a home game for them, honestly. But minus
Yeah, it's
3.
true.
Why
Yeah.
is this line minus? Like the Rams have no one. The whole team's on IR.
What
I
did-
don't know why the Rams are getting 3.
What did you
Only-
say your official Nicky Smokes line was for this? Did you say that?
I don't think it came out yet because I do it on Monday.
It's-
Let me
it's
check
you.
my notebook. Let me check my notebook.
It didn't
Hold on.
come out yet.
What
It's
was-
fucking Monday. It was
that
5
was
days
a
ago.
while.
No, because listen, I think they played a Monday night. One of these teams played Monday or Sunday night. So the line wasn't ready. Hold on.
This guy didn't finish his project.
No, I did. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm so stupid.
Yes.
I hit the line
Yeah.
on the dot. I had Green Bay as minus 3.
There you go. Guy's a fucking
He
genius.
had it as 3. Then he's sitting there going, how the hell did they make this 3? I don't know. Ask yourself.
I had a long day yesterday, okay? I had a long night yesterday. I'm not thinking straight. All right, so then I guess the line does make sense because that's what I predicted it to be. So if that's the
Does it?
case, give me Green Bay minus 3.
I don't know. Green Bay, on paper, this thing looks like they're going to win by 41 fucking points. That's what it looks like to me. But I don't know. I just can't trust it. I can't trust McVay as an underdog. I feel like they're going to have one good week. They're going to let down. They're going to fucking go all in on a game plan again, have a big game, then have a letdown game because they're really playing with nothing. They're playing off all, game planning and fucking pushing your guy around, basically, like just trying to beat your man. I don't know. If I had to play this game, which I'm not, I'm playing more interesting games like the Jaguars, the Cardinals. If I had to bet this game, I would take the Rams plus 3 home dog, but I'm not.
All right, Tone.
I am. I'm taking the Rams. I'm taking
There
the
you go.
official play.
There you go.
Listen, this is a coaching one for me too. It's all these coaches are familiar with each other. McVay did good against Shanahan. I don't know what his record is against Green Bay, but he's a good coach. And the Packers, at the end of the day, I guess you could say they figured some things out in the second half of last week's football game. They nearly came back and beat Minnesota. But
A good Minnesota
for
team.
me, it's talk about a coach having the locker room. This guy's got it in McVay. I think they're playing his way. They're winning games. Give me the Rams to win dirty. They're going to win dirty all year. I said back in week 1, I'm on the Rams this year because I thought they had some good depth. Not Puka and Cup fucking depth, but that's what I'm going with. I'm going to take them.
All right,
Love it.
I like it. Next game. I mean, this game is ugly, dude. This game looks like the bottom of my foot or my asshole
such a
after
cop.
I fucking
You guys
pop
are the
an
worst.
Adderall and eat McDonald's for breakfast.
Yeah.
This game fucking sucks. Actually, it's just one team that sucks. It's the New York Giants. They're heading to Seattle and they're getting 7 points. The total's only at 42.5. And typically, when I see a low total and I'm getting a touchdown, I take those fucking points. But not with this sorry ass team, not with that sorry ass quarterback. Not an official play. But if the 12s, I mean, if the ones go good, I might be betting Seattle -7. We'll see, though. Vic,
Guys-
I have a feeling
guys
you're going to
talking
bust
about-
out that Giants jersey today.
Guys,
I'm with. Yeah.
The guy's talking an awful lot for not an official play. Those were some aggressive words for
I
not
know.
an official play.
They suck. I don't know what
Yeah.
you want from
Listen,
me.
they're not great, but at the end of the day, there's not much that's going to bother me. You know, I mean, you got.
How you doing?
How does he
Malik-
even wear that? I'm embarrassed to wear that.
Malik
People start
Neighbors.
talking
It's a
like
fucking good-looking jacket. Makes me
it is with the old school thing. It's so
Listen.
amazing, actually.
Malik Neighbors is out. Rutrow.
Rose, right.
Rutrow. I don't know what's going to happen. Give me the Giants. Give me the Giants. Not an
Shocker.
official play.
Fucking
Give me the Giants.
shocker. Tone took the
Why? The
Giants.
Seahawks. Listen, you want to talk about rat ass lines in Vegas? This should be 14 fucking
Yeah,
points. I
18,
know, no
18,
neighbors. I
18.
know. It should be 14 points for all the reasons you said. The Giants suck. But you know what? Seattle's really good. It's the easiest game on the board. Not to do the New England Patriots Miami thing, but Seattle seems so easy. Give me the Giants.
I was having a coffee this morning and I'm thinking to myself, wow, this Giant team is the most untalented team in football with Neighbors not on the field.
So the
Neighbors
Yankees-
is out, Singletary's is out, right? And
Yeah.
like the Giants have literally no talent. They have the worst quarterback in football, arguably, right? I mean, I think
we have
I'd rather
Dexter
have
Lawrence.
anybody. I'd rather have anybody.
Drew
than him.
Phillips.
Drew
Trey
Phillips.
Banks.
Who are
Malik
these
Neighbors.
guys? Who are these
We
guys?
need a fucking quarterback.
The Giants are garbage. But with all that said, Seattle's coming off an impressive Monday night loss, short week, and somehow the Giants, on demand, are going to play the defense and keep the game close, even though, Gino wants to shove it to them too. Because, Giants are over here trying to figure a quarterback out, and Gino's like, well, here I am. I'm going to throw for 45 fucking 100 yards this year. Should have kept me around. Nobody's doing that. Smart
Fucking
Giants.
Eli
get rid of-
Manning. Stop it.
Listen, they should have kept Gino. Look at him now, 4,500 yards. The guy turned out well. Anyway,
Good for
Giants
him.
stink. Defense steps up today. I'm almost positive the Giants lose again, which I'm actually, as a diehard Giant fan, I'm rooting for them to lose again. So this way we get a better draft pick. It's all strategic, but I'm grabbing the 7.5 with the Giants if I had to bet this game because the defense is going to come to play, even though I don't think they'll win. And I want them to win.
Nobody thinks they're going to win. Giants fans included.
But the defense is not. But just seriously speaking, there's no way the defense doesn't come out like mad dogs today.
Yeah.
Unless they totally give it up, and the only way the defense will totally give it up today is if Jones is so bad, which he could be. He could throw some fucking Pop Warner interceptions, and if he does that, the defense might throw it in. But if they're in the game, the defense won't throw the towel in. I'll tell you that.
All right. So you're taking what?
Nothing.
Vic?
If I had to
Okay.
take the game, I would take the points, but I can't.
All right. All right. Last game. Cowboys Steelers Sunday Night Football. Now, Nikki's lines had Dallas as -1 favorites. Vegas has Pittsburgh as -2.5.
Error.
Look, you could say it's an error, and it's probably a mush play because I'm looking at the DraftKings splits, and it looks like the public's all over Dallas. And I guess I have to jump on that ship because I got to stick with my lines, and I have to take Dallas in this spot. I'm taking Dallas +3. I don't trust the Steelers to cover that number.
I'll just say quick. I'm definitely not at this point in the day ready to lay points with the Steelers.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something where, depending on how you did Sunday, you could actually buy up to like 3.5 points and really make it tough for Steelers. But I don't think they got the offense that could lay 3.5. I'm getting the better quarterback with Prescott. I don't got the better coach for sure. And Dallas is down. I think CD out. He might be out. I know Micah Parsons is out and Lawrence is out. They're fucking banged up. But somehow Dak, he wills his team. So I don't know. If I had to take this game right now, I would take Dallas +2.5.
Yeah, I don't like this game either, boys. I think it in my brain, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a game that Dallas wins like 35-10, and everyone's like, "See, we were right about the Steelers. See, we were right about the Cowboys. Everything's fine."
It could be, yeah, it could easily.
And I have no fucking read on the game. My gut would say if I was at the bar just watching this game, I'd be like, "Fuck it, let's bet the over." That would be my honest.
But it's Sunday Night Football. We gotta bet it. What are we gonna do?
That's what I mean. I guess.
You can't watch this game without being invested.
I can't watch any game without betting. I go see my kids play sports. I'm trying to bet the other parents.
No, I mean, I guess if anything, I kind of like a Najee Harris touchdown because that'll be the one they get. I don't know. The middle of Dallas's defense has looked so bad every single game, and that's one thing. I don't know. I guess I can talk myself into the Steelers. I can talk myself into the over. I'm not giving this an official play. I'll have a touchdown play for this later. They very well may be Najee. Gun to head, give me the Cowboys.
All right. So let's just all run through our official picks one last time. We'll go Vic, Tone, and then I'll close it.
Jaguars -3, Broncos -144 on the money line, Cardinals +7.5. Those are my official plays.
All right, yeah, I got the Bears, Bills, Rams, T. Higgins, Josh Allen to score. I got 5 official plays today. That's what we're going with.
All right, I got Bengals money line. Oh my God, yeah, I did. Bengals money line and +2.5. I don't care. Make the money line the official play. Fuck it. That's how I'm feeling. Houston Texans money line official play. Cardinals +7.5 official play. Cowboys +2.5 official play. So I got 4 plays. That's gonna wrap up this episode of NFL best bets, whatever the fuck we call this shit. I don't give a fuck.
I like Smoke Shop. It's a shop. We all smoke.
I don't smoke.
Yeah, why don't you smoke? Not even cigars?
I like cigars.
Oh, beautiful.
I like the weed drinks. I've been drinking these weed drinks.
Really?
They're amazing. They're the best. Best thing that's ever happened to me.
See?
Better on your lungs.
Yeah.
That too. All right. Well, that's going to wrap up this episode. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week.
Good work, boys.
Awesome. I think we're going to